This is another video by me, the Shogun, and my personal friend, business partner, Jason. Say hello.
How you doing, everybody?
Excellent. Today we were just talking, and a topic came up in our conversation about how important a mentor is. And before we actually give our definite yes or no to it, we want to tell you our experiences that we've had with so-called mentors, real mentors, and super mentors that really love you and really care about you. Um, I'm going to start with my first experience in a company that is very popular now. You probably may have heard of it. Is Wake Up Now. Not sure if I should have said the name, but anyway. um, so I looked online because I really wanted to be part of this great company. So I looked online, looked at all the YouTube videos, typed in Wake Up Now, find out who the top earners are and how big their company is. I said, okay, that's the guy that I'm going to talk to, and that's the guy that's going to train me how to be a really super rock star and Wake Up Now. So made a couple of phone calls. About 3 days later, I got in contact with him on his phone, which should have been a first sign. It should have been a red flag. So we're talking, and he's telling me all of this. Yeah, I helped over 100 people be successful. You're my next prodigy. I'm going to take care of you. I've seen your videos. I like what you're about. Blah, blah, blah. So I said, okay, cool. So it sounds like we're simpatico. We're gonna rock together. So I joined right after that phone call. I get the call back, and he says, okay, now I want you to go to my website. Sorry, I have a cold. I want you to go to my website and watch these videos and give me a call when you need me. That's not what we talked about, you know? So here I am in like limbo in this brand new Wake Up Now business and nobody to point me in the right direction. So I had another conversation with him about a week later because of course he doesn't pick up his phone because he already got the money from me. I asked him, listen, I feel kind of high and dry. I feel that you just left me out there. I really need for you to make this right. I believed in you. I joined under you. I really need you to mentor me. He said, okay, fine. What we're going to do is this. Get as many people as you can together. We're going to do a phone call just for your people. I'm going to be on that phone call. I'll talk you up. I'll blow up Wake Up Now. And with any luck, you'll be able to sign maybe 2 people in that one phone call. Great. This guy may not be so bad after all. So I called about everybody I knew, said, listen, I'm doing this phone call tonight. You have to know, you have to understand how great this business is, but I can't tell you. You just got to be on the call and listen to this great. He's my mentor. He's making a ton of money, changing people's lives. He is the man. So I got about 17 people on the phone call in less than 4 days. Phone call comes. I'm on the phone, typed in the number, typed in the code, and waiting for him. Some of my people came on board. We're talking, we're chatting, waiting for this guy to come, and he stood me up. So now, my believability from my friends went from here to like, if you go below the floor, that's where I am now. And so you have to really, really be careful when it comes to who you choose as a mentor. I'm pretty sure Jason has a really maybe similar or something about like that experience. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, actually, I joined the same company, and I don't know what it is about that company, but it's not the company, it's just the people. But I joined under, like he said, I joined under one of the top earners. He's making several thousand, and I signed up under him. I saw what he was doing, how he was doing it, so I thought, I was just gonna post a couple pictures and that's it, right? Well, come to find out, it wasn't that easy. Okay, so I signed up, and I got a few people on a 3-way call. I signed up maybe one person. Okay, he did do 3 ways, but that was it. Okay, there was no follow-up call. There was no, hey, how are you doing? Is there anything I can do to help you? There was no training calls. There was no opportunity calls. You know what I mean? There was nothing that he really provided. Okay. Come to find out, about 4 months later, he had a training site he never sent me. I don't know why I didn't get the training site info, but he has a training site info. I didn't get the information. Okay, so I ended up going from that company to another company with the same issues, and then going to another company with the same issues. and then ended up staying within the same company, and now being where I am now, and now having the sponsor I have now, and it's just an amazing opportunity, amazing ride that I've been on. So it's all a learning experience about who you can, link up with and finding the right person. Because when you find the right person, they can develop you as a leader that they are, and they're supposed to be, and develop the leader inside of you to come out and be who you're supposed to be.
Very, very true. I'm pretty sure people looking at this video, I'm pretty sure you yourself have had that happen to you. Join my business, I got your back. And then when you join the business, click, 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 you hear crickets all over the place, right? So then there's a second kind of mentor who in his heart believes he's a good mentor and really wants to be there for you, but really doesn't have the knowledge to teach you what you need to know to be successful. Now the heart's in the right place, and that's what you feel. You feel that, man, this guy really cares about me. He really wants to help me succeed. Okay, cool. Here's some things you have to watch out for. Now understand, before I go into this is just my opinion and Jason's opinion. It doesn't have to be yours. It's not the doctrine of how to find a mentor. But these are things that I had to learn the hard way that me and Jason can actually now share with you. And just so you know, I joined the business under Jason because of how he conducted his business, of how he talked to me, of how he got back to me, of how he let me decide and let me take my time to figure out if I wanted to join. It wasn't about, hey, join today, come on, sign up down the line and I'll make you famous. And he gave me the option to not or do. It wasn't like the arrogant, well, you do if you want to, I'm going to still get rich. It wasn't like that. It was like, you know what, when you're ready, I'm here for you. So if you want to pick my brain for, however long, I may not have all the answers, but I know where to get it from. And that, to me, says volumes about his personality. It says volumes about he's willing to say, I don't know something, and who gave me the answers, versus, oh yeah, just do this, and you haven't even done it. So that was another experience I had, and it was a good experience because now I'm with this company, and it's phenomenal. The leadership is incredible. It's a brand new company. We're gonna say the name after, so we're gonna let your mouth get watery for a while, like you're having a steak, you idiot. And just understand that because of the kind of mentorship that I received from Jason and the rest of the guys and the First Lady, you know who that is if you join, I feel more comfortable and I feel more like a family rather than a business. And that's what I've always looked for in a multi-level marketing company. Some people that I could just call whenever I have an idea and they'll give me honest answers. And if it's a bad idea, they'll tell me, that was stupid, stop. And these are my people that I'm with. And Jason, man, I'm pretty sure you have the same experience with your mentor.
Yeah. Man, thank you. First of all, just those kind words, man. Thank you. That I do try, to be there for everybody and give everybody that freedom to make their own choices. So I do create that urgency with people because that is part of the recruiting standpoint. But you have to. At the end of the day, it's their choice. Don't force anything upon them because that's not what you're supposed to do. But anyways, the mentor I have now. I joined the same company, okay, under somebody else. They ended up quitting 2 weeks into the business. So now I'm sitting here, no mentor, I don't know anything about anything, okay? So now I hop over to somebody else. And they were offering something, okay? They offered 2 things, which were key to my success, okay? So when they did that, I said, you know what, I'm going to sign up with this guy. And I'm going to pick his brain like a mockingbird picking the pole, okay?
Yep.
That's exactly what I did. And 3 weeks later, I got my first sign up, and it's just been rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. You know what I mean? And then I partnered up with my partner Bernardo, and then it's just been like a snowball effect. Right now, the snowball is about like this big. It started off in those bits, and it's like this, and it's just keep getting bigger and big. So it's just an amazing feeling. But you got to find that right person. So. I even had my sponsor get on a training call once. He's a very busy man. He's a school teacher and all that stuff. So, but I had him get on a training call once, and he had no problems getting on. It was short notice. I asked him Saturday. It was a Sunday. He had no problems getting on. I'm sure I can ask him again. He has got no problem getting on. And that's who you look for. You look for that person that just wants to help because he wants to see you succeed. Doesn't care about himself. He wants to see you succeed, and that's who you want to look for.
Now, the basis of any good mentor or mentorship is understanding what multi-level marketing really is. And Jason says this a lot, and he like drilled it in my head, that the only way you're going to prosper in this kind of business, in this kind of entrepreneur mission that you're going to be on, is to put everybody else before you, is to teach those people who really need to be taught and put their needs before yours. And that's so prevalent in everything that I do, which is why I do the hangouts, which is why I have the book club, which is why I do what I do, because I want to see people succeed. I hate it when, and I hardly use the word hate, but I hate it when I'm having a conversation with somebody with so much potential, talking that they don't have any money, that their life is in the crapper, that they just don't have happiness in their life, and it kills me because I know as a child of God, we are meant to be living in abundance. We are meant to prosper. We are meant to be happy every day of our life. To me, we are in heaven because that's my mindset. I think that everything that I go through, negative makes me stronger. Positive is my reward for overcoming the negative. I just live a great life. And it's because of people like Jason and Bernardo and people within the company that I'm able to do that and able to really understand the powerful tool that I have that I could change the lives of my friends and family. And I'm blessed more and more every time I talk to somebody that I can say, you know what, yeah, you're going through this now, but I have a team of people that will help you get out of this. And I have no problem saying that to anybody because everybody on my team is a leader in their own right. They have Bernardo, one of the guys who I look up to, reads insanely. He reads like a book a day, it looks like, but then he rereads it. Because the thing is, as you read, you evolve. So you're no longer the same person that read the book the first time. So now you can get more nuggets from books, and I suggest reread books. But like I said about leadership, and that's what the whole conversation is. Mentorship. You have to really understand the mindset that a true mentor should have, and it's just getting rid of himself so that you could grow, so that you could prosper, because you're his legacy. If you don't feel like he's in it for me, regardless of what he gets out of it, then that's maybe not where you want to go. But if you get the feeling like, wow, this guy, he calls me, just see how I'm doing. Not even a business talk. Not even, okay, did you recruit today? Did you talk to your 10 people? Oh, then you're failing. I don't want that. I want to be free to learn the business at my pace. And one thing I found is that that's a very important key to becoming a good mentor, is having patience.
Now, having patience, right? Now, the mentor should be there to help you. Okay, mentor should be there to guide you, to provide you with the training, to provide you with the proper path you should take. Okay, it doesn't mean they should tell you exactly what to do. Okay, exactly what worked for them, they should tell you. Okay, but then you should take that and say, okay, I'm going to try this way, but if it doesn't work, I'm going to try something else. And they should be able to tell you, you know what, that might work. See if this works for you. See if that works. They should have multiple paths for you to take. But one thing that you need to do is not rely on him or her. Don't rely on them, because it is their job to provide you with the way, okay? But it is not their job to make you take it, to make you do the things that you're supposed to do. It's supposed to provide you the path, but you're the one that has to walk it. All right, I just wanted to throw that out there because I've run across a few people, and they I provide everybody the path. I say, okay, you can do this, that, the other, this, that, the other, okay, and do these training calls and all this stuff, but they have to take the path themselves. They have to physically put on their shoes and walk. Some of them don't want to do that. They just want to wait around and see what I do for them. Well, I've done what I need to do. I do everything every week to help you, but you have to put your shoes on and walk and take those steps forward.
And that's so very key to entrepreneurship, because it's not like you have a job where a boss is telling you do this, do that. Your success relies on your own recognizance to get up off your butt and do something. And it's kind of exactly what he said. I love doing videos. They don't do as many videos, but I love Google Hangouts. I love being in front of the camera. I just like it. But they mentored me and said, okay, you like doing this, but you should, do it like they suggested certain things that I did not think of, which made me a better person to be on camera. And what he said was, because they're so good at what they do, they were able to gel with my idea and make it better. See, I have like the warrior mindset, so I'm always like, let's do this, let's do it now, let's hit it hard, and bam, let's make it great. They're like, chill. Wait a minute. Let's think about this before you just go ahead and do it. So it's humbling, but another thing he said, you have to be that person that wants to succeed and just go for it, But a good mentor will not let you go for it blindly, which is why you have to be comfortable in sharing your ideas with your mentor, because you have to feel that he has your best, that he has your best at heart. So at the end of this whole conversation about mentorship, I think that it's very important to get mentored for guidance, but always keep yourself into your ideas and into your marketing. Because if you try to follow exactly what he did, like if somebody that does not know martial arts try to speak about martial arts like I do and the warrior mindset, they'll see that he's an actor and not a business person or an entrepreneur. So keep your identity inside your business, because that's what makes it unique. Your mentor should be there just to enhance that.
Yeah, definitely. That you can tell, right, when someone says that they're really successful doing this, but you can tell they're not, just the way they speak, just the way they conduct themselves, right? Now, I tell people the way I do things, right? I show them, this is how I handle this type of person, this is how I handle this is how I handle Facebook and Instagram. That's the only way I'm marketing is Facebook and Instagram, okay? I just started getting into videos now. But when I tell people I only do Facebook and Instagram, they try to copy my way, and it might not work for them, right? There's different ways for each person. Okay, so if you come to you're supposed to be able to go to your mentor, like Shogun said, openly, okay, and say, you know what, I want to do offline. What idea do you have for offline? They should be able to provide you. Okay, you know what, print out 1,000 flyers, go to the mall, put them in windshields, go to the bus stop, hang out at the bus stop, go to the post office, go to the colleges, go. They should be able to tell you these things to do offline. If you want to do online on Pinterest. If they don't know, because I don't know, I've never touched Pinterest, I don't have a Pinterest account, I don't know what it does. But I guarantee you what, if Shogun asks me, hey man, how do I do Pinterest? I guarantee you, as soon as I get off this hangout, I'm going to get on Google and I'm going to go find out how to market on Pinterest. Because I need to know. Okay, I have a team underneath me, I need to know these things. Even though I don't know it, I should know it. Right? But that's what you should be able to do. You should be able to go to your mentor openly and ask them, how do I do this? What, this is my idea, right? How can I upgrade it? How can I make it better? All right? When I first met Shogun, I was looking at his Instagram. He hit me up on Instagram, and I looked at it and said, man, this guy does a lot of videos. And I started listening to it. I said, man, he's got some good content on here. And what was it? The first Sunday after he signed up, I had him on a training call, doing an inspirational call for the team. Okay, when the right mentor. Now I'm not saying I'm the right one. I'm not saying I'm the perfect one, right? But
you're good for me. You're good for me.
But the right one should feed. He should see what's inside you, the good things inside of you, and pull it out and try to take that good stuff out of you and make you exploit it. That's what they should do. They shouldn't say, okay, this is your bad area. Work on your bad area. No, they should see your strengths and make you build your strengths. Okay, so if you're good at videos, keep making the videos, but find a different way to use the videos, right? If you're good at Facebook and you have a good, you have a good following on Facebook, use Facebook. If you're good at doing offline, exploit the offline. Do a banquet at a hotel. They should be able to pull that strength out of you. They should be able to see it, and they should be able to pull it out of you.
Yeah, you're definitely right. A good mentor sees your best quality and makes it huge, and makes that your foundation. Like I said, I do a lot of videos, so that videos are my foundation. I'm just learning how to actually do belly to belly business, or what's it, physical marketing? What did you say?
Offline.
Offline marketing. I'm starting slow because I have to keep my foundation solid, and that's one thing that your mentor has to do. Make sure that you always grease that solid wheel, that foundational wheel, if there's such a thing. I don't know. I don't know. But you definitely want to always build on your foundation so that you can just add stuff on it and it won't be too heavy for it. So once I got the videos, I started offline marketing, and now I'm going back into more online marketing, which is the Pinterest, which is the Google Hangouts, which is the all the gambit of Instagram, because it's just an evolution. And if you're not evolving in your business, then your mentor is doing a disservice to you. Mm-hmm. So we both agree that mentorship is important, and like we said before, it all comes from you. Your success depends on what you do, not what your mentor tells you or he sees in you. You have to see it here, and feel it here, and know that what you are going to do may or may not work, and be open to messing up tremendously, like going to Facebook jail, like I do, like going to Instagram jail, like I do. So you have to evolve it in your techniques, but the journey should be fun, and your mentor should not make you seem like you're an idiot, but hey, you just learned something. Cool, great for you.
Yeah, the very first mentor I had, right? I asked him. I had done 5 3-ways with him. He told me to send somebody a video and get them on a 3-way. Kind of the same system I have going on right now, except the way you do it is a lot easier, and I didn't know what to say, how to say it, when to say it, which is important. How, what, when. That's important when you're inviting somebody to an opportunity call and inviting somebody to a 3-way. Very important, those 3 steps. I didn't know. So I was doing everything, just, okay, well, my first week in this, I guess I'm going to do it, right? So I ended up getting 1 sign-up. Now, I contacted him a week later after I got that sign-up, and I said, listen, what else can I do? I'm not seeing results. He said, man, you've been in this for a week. Stay hard. Like, what's going? Like, why are you getting soft? It's been a week. Really? How many no's have you gotten? I said, like 40. He goes, that's it? I get 40 per day. And at that time, I didn't understand that. Okay? I thought he was making fun of me. Okay, that's how I took it. But now, I tell the same thing to my team. You need to get a maximum number, but I said it in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Because I felt like he was making fun of me that day. So I say it in a different way. You need to get the maximum number of no's because it's the law of averages, right? But it's the way you say it, right? So if your mentor can't talk to you like you're an idiot, okay, because you might be new to this. You might not be new, but you might not know the fundamentals of it, right? I was completely new to it. I didn't know what was going on. I was a delivery driver. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know left from right. I didn't know anything. Okay, so I felt like he was talking to me like I was an idiot. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. Don't really care. But just make sure, the person can communicate properly. Communication is key. So just make sure they can communicate. They don't try to bash the way you do things, just find the right person. That's all. You'll know when you talk to the right person, you'll know they're the right person.
Exactly. So to sum it up, yes, a mentor is good, but you have to keep your own identity within your marketing strategies and work on your strengths. The 3 things to get out of this conversation, hopefully, if you got anything, is be very aware of the languaging that your mentor uses. That'll tell you volumes about how he treats his business. The second, your mentor has to be able to pull the best out of you and help you enhance that. A good mentor should be there for you and never talk down to you, but always try to use what you've done wrong as a learning lesson to do things right. And fourth, and I think most importantly, he just has to care. Really just care about you as an individual, as a human being, as a fellow entrepreneur. He just has to, he or she, sorry, has to really love helping people. And at the beginning, it's kind of hard to figure that out, but here's what I tell people in relationships. And I'm going to shorten it because it's a business thing, and a relationship is kind of like outside. In any relationship, both parties can only hold the facade for the maximum length of 3 months before their real self starts coming out. For example, you ever met a guy and he pulls out chairs for you and he opens the door during the first 3 months, and then after that 3 months he's like, open your own door and pull your own chair out? Well, that's the real him. Same thing with mentors. Because of who they really are and who they really want to be, they kind of put on the facade that they're like this magnanimous guy that's going to be there for you, but that can only last for about 3 weeks because there's no real emotional attachment to you as of yet. It's those particular people that are constantly consistent in being of their word. If they say they're going to call you at 3 o'clock, 2:45, they're calling you. 3 o'clock, they're there. You want to talk to somebody at midnight, he should pick up that phone if he's not, with his wife or girlfriend. But if he sees your number, he should call you back. What I do with everybody in my team, my phone is on 24/7, and I tell them, if you have a question about the business or just want to talk to somebody, I'm here for you. I may not have the answers, but I will give a damn good ear. And that's what I look for. I have yet to call Jason like at midnight, but we do talk like around 11 o'clock about the business, the website, or whatever. But I know he's there for me. I can do that. I just don't right now, but I will probably because I'm going through some stuff right now. So, but to recap again, yeah, a mentor is very, very important.
Yeah, mentor is very important. As you progress in your business, you will move away. Hopefully, you will move away, and you can start being a mentor of your own. But at that point, your mentor should make you that person. Okay? They should pull that leadership out of you and make you exploit it. That's what that's another little step in here. A good leader, mentor should be able to pull the good things out of you, should be able to pull that leader out of you or turn you into a leader. You need to turn yourself into a leader. You need to do tons of personal development. This is my new favorite book right now. Okay? Got it's like my little Bible sitting here. Okay? It's an amazing little book, but I got about 15 of them. Okay? So just constantly learn. Okay? But mentors, crazy important. Okay? Find the right one. Make sure they communicate well. Make sure they pull the good things out of you. Make sure they show you the way, but walk it yourself. You have to do the work yourself, and they should be able to guide you the right way.
So we said earlier that we're going to tell you the business that we're in. The greatest company in the world that just started, like 5 months ago, 6 months ago?
July 7th.
July 7th. Baby in his infancy, has over 30,000 people in it already, making tremendous amounts of money, is
National Wealth Center.
Best believe it. And under each video, because I'm gonna, I learned this. I'm gonna make him a copy of this video, and if you watch it on his Facebook or wherever he wants to put it, if you click on there, it's gonna go to his website. If you're gonna click a video under my social media, it's gonna go to my website. That's how we do. We share information. We mentorship, and if we have an idea that we think the team will use, it's for the team. Do your thing. We're all about growth. And like I said at the very beginning of this, I cannot and will not be successful without taking people with me first. without making them successful. And that is the true marketing strategy in multi-level marketing business. So, again, my name is Shogun. This is my mentor, Jason, my boy, my partner. Woo. And like I said behind every video, life is about being happy, healthy, and wealthy. Let's get it together, guys. Peace. Have a great night.
Have a good night, everybody.